So obviously doing motion capture work is unique in terms of your craft, but do you approach it much in the same way you would a traditional performance?
In this case, yes, because it was performance capture, which meant I could be on the set, interacting with the other actors just as you normally would, and just, be the robot and rely on the very talented CGI artists to build the outside skin later.
What did you think of when you first see the final product, what is your reaction? Can you see yourself sort of in Chappie?
We did a test film before we shot the movie where we went through the whole process. And it was just astounding to me how much of what I was doing with the character was coming through the skin of the robot. It was way more than I had expected. And I think it's a real testament to the talent of the animators. I went up and actually met them when they were working on the film. Got to spend I made the shirt just as a way to kind of show some kind of recognition. These are all the guys on both sides.
That's great.
That worked on bringing him to life, because they had to take what I was doing with my face and try to emote that onto that very limited head that Chappie has. And it was remarkable how well they did, and I'm so grateful for that. I feel like together it was kind of a sense of wonder, like you've created some very unique being,
And the effect is flawless, like you can't
It's
tell.
astounding.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the collaboration like between you and Neill in terms of coming up with the physicality and the personality of Chappie?
Neill, what I've always loved about him, he lets me sort of create the characters, and very, very rarely will come in and tweak something a little bit this way or a little bit that way. So he pretty much relies on me to bring him stuff that he can feel and enjoy watching. And I think that's sort of one of the key areas of our collaboration, is that trust that he has,
Yeah, you guys have obviously known each other for quite a while now. How is your collaboration on films, 3 films now, how has that evolved?
It's gotten easier in a way, but it was always easy. There was just something right from the beginning with District 9. So I think we understand each other more. We sort of honing down some issues of getting quicker at working out what the key function of a scene is or something like that. But really, it's been amazing since we started working together.
Can you see further adventures of Chappie in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, have you guys talked about it at all?
Yeah, originally when Neill conceived it, he said he has, an idea of where he'd want the whole world to go. So which was not the case with District 9 or Elysium. So yeah, he does have more of a sense of the greater world with this one.
And finally, you brought it up, District 9. Everybody always wants to know if we're going to see a return to that world. Have you guys talked about that at all?
We have. You got to go talk to the guy in the other room to see when that'll happen.
Yeah. I can't wait for that. That's going to be great.
Yeah, me too.